So today I'm going to read an article that the Hindustan Times called The Mathematics of God Consciousness. They published it on the 26th of March, 2002. So I'm going to read it now. At the end of the Middle Ages, when the Renaissance cast its glow across the so-called civilized world, people started to believe that empiricism and mechanism were the only true measures of what was right and good. These methods gradually acquired an almost divine status. It is therefore important to know that our numbering system today derives from Hindu Arabic numerals, and that Greeks, whose pantheon of gods and goddesses parallels Vedic culture's veneration of Indraji, Chandraji, Shivji, Durga Mata, and others. And it brought forth Archimedes, Pythagoras, and Euclid. The Muslim al-Khwarizmi made discoveries, and scholars increasingly accept the Jyotir Shastras and other ancient Indian astronomical and mathematical works as prototypes for modern calculations and research. Interestingly, the word science comes from the Latin scire, S-C-I-R-E. To know is what it means. Renowned big brains like Sir Isaac Newton and Einstein wondered at the majesty of creation. So to them, quote, knowing numbers, end quote, meant knowing part of God's creation. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord himself tells us, quote, this material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction. End quote. Information technology, no one will dispute, is also energy. Lord Kapila, original propounder of the Sankhya counting system, is considered one of the 6 principal philosophers in the Vedic or Hindu tradition. The whole of computer science is built upon 2 integers, 0 and 1. So computers, with all their dazzling attributes, are primarily based on counting. In fact, all mathematics and science, according to some Vedic views, are based on counting. The Mendeleev periodic chart of elements, first constructed in 1869, is still taught in many chemistry classes. In this table, atomic weights of elements are displayed in a uniformly increasing manner. We find that the term Sankhya Parvaka, which means, quote, maintaining numerical strength, end quote, in the writings of Srinivasacharya. Srinivas used these words in his writings about the Goswamis of Vrindavan. The Goswamis included Jiva Goswami, who was the greatest philosopher in the world, according to University of London's seminar on Jiva's teaching. Maintaining numerical strength refers, in his context, to a fixed number of mantra recitations or a designated number of prostrations required each day in order to give power to spiritual mentalities. Access to God in daily life, according to Vedic mathematics, becomes more readily available in relation to the amount of time given to praying. Especially with proper mantras, counting again, but with a spiritual purpose. Statistical research shows that prayer is good medicine. There are no shortcuts to success in relationships between individuals and between ourselves and God. Quality time is needed in all relations, and counting and mathematics reach perfection when interlinked with devotional service.